Alright, so do you know about Maggott? Maggott first premiered in Uncanny X-Men number 345 in June of 1997. So when he was younger, he didn't grow up like the other kids around him. And when I say grow up, that means in terms of his physiology. And he experienced excruciating pain. Now, he wasn't too sure where the pain came from. And then doctors told him that, well, he had some form of cancer. Now, fearing the worst and also the possible financial debt, he left his town in South Africa and wanted to commit suicide. But later on, he was found by the master of magnetism himself, Magneto. And Magneto not only helped to save him, but to let him understand that he was a mutant and he had powers and abilities. And what were those powers? Let's talk about it. Maggott is a mutant who has a sentient digestive system. And what's in his digestive system? Well, he has two slug-like sentient based digestive system or maggots, right, inside of his stomach. And what they do is eat any form of matter and then they will go back to Japheth. Japheth or Hafith is the name of Maggott himself. And what they're doing is giving him the nutrients. But when they give him the nutrients, they're also giving him possible superhuman strength and also durability. And what's really cool about these slug-like or maggot-like uh, two beings is that they eat incredibly fast. So it's not as if they're just like taking their time and eating. They're consuming things at a really fast rate and then returning back to Maggott himself so that he can receive the benefits or the fruits of their labor. What's really cool too is that we have seen Maggott perform psychometry, right? Or psychometric recall, which is his ability or the ability to recall past events based on your vicinity that you're in or where your environment is on a close scale, at least for Maggott. Now, this is something that happens in the immediate range or the immediate area, and it's not one that we've seen him use very often. Now, besides that, Maggott has a psychic link to both Eenie and Meanie. And that has some kind of it allowed him to have a resistance to psychic attacks, especially because, well, it's almost as if that there's three against one. And what's happening is that when someone tries to invade the mind of of Maggott, they will get a psychic backlash, right? It's and then there's something that's an emotional rise, right? Where it's kind of like the opposite of empathy, where someone tries to understand your feeling, but what Eenie and Meanie are doing is pushing a detestful type of like feeling towards that person, where it makes them feel like I gotta cut off this link ASAP, or like instances of making them feel fear or foreboding. So yeah, that's Maggott. He's a pretty amazing character with spectacular and unique superpowers. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this character. Would you want these abilities if you could have these abilities? And who's the next unique superpowered character? Later, everyone.